All right, distance learning, number one. Let's try it out. First question here says, what is 40% of 200? If you remember, we put percent over 100. Of means the total. Total goes on the bottom, and we're looking for the part. Okay? We're going to cross multiply here. And we're going to do 100 times x equal sign 40 times 200. 100 and x equals 8,000. Divide each side by 100. 100 by 100 is 1. Using with x, 1x or just x, we can put that. And cancel out the zeros. And x equals 80. So 80 is 40% of 200. It's number one. All right. By the way, when you send me stuff on Google Classroom, you submit the assignment, don't just show me the answers, but actually do the work on the problem so I can see that you're trying. Cool? Here, if you could show Jenny, this is Wally and Elsa. So at least you can see. There they are. Yay. Connor, erase it. And we'll go to question number 2. My little helper. Thank you, sir. Says if Echo wanted to buy green for $300 and uses a 20% off coupon, what is the final purchase? Okay, so again, we know it's 25% off, and my angry alpaca is going to spend $300. We're going to see how much we're going to take off. All right, same idea here. Cross multiply. 100 times x, 25 times 300. 100x, 7,500, divide side by 100 to get x by itself, cancels out, x equals $75. Now, that's not the answer because it says, what is the final price? 75 is the amount that Echo is going to save. She's going to buy something for $300, green, and she's going to save 75. Connor, what operation takes away?
Subtraction.
Giddy up. So we're going to subtract it from 300. And we're going to find out that my angry alpaca, the final price would be $225. Cool. Got to make sure to subtract. Take on, clean it off. As we go to question 3. Question 3 says, what percent, now we're looking for percent, is 60 of 300? Those keywords is and of. So we're looking for the percent, that's what we're looking for, over 100. Is 60 of 300, right, Con?
Mm-hmm.
Good. We're going to cross multiply. So this time it's 300 times x and 60 times 100. 300x, 6,000. Divide by 300 to get x by itself. Cancels out. Cross out those zeros. And x is going to equal 20. And in this case, because it wants another percent, it's 20%. All good? Cool. Con, clean her up. Oh, you'll like this question, Connor. Peppa Pig has eaten 60 of 200 feed buckets, and Jabba the Hutt ate the rest. What percent did they each eat? 2 people needs 2 answers. All right, so we know Peppa Pig has eaten 60 of the 200. We want to know what percent. Percents go over 100. We don't know the percent. Cross multiply here. 200 times x. 60 times 100, 200x, 6,000, divide by 200, cancels out. X is going to equal 30. So this means that Peppa Pig has eaten 30%. All right, well, Connor, do you know if you have everything, what percent do you have? What's the best percent you can have on a test grade?
100.
100. So if you have all the feed buckets, right? And if Peppa eats 30, how do you find which is left over if we take this away? What operation is that?
Subtraction.
Giddy up. So we're going to go ahead and subtract the 30% from the total. You'll find out that 70% is for Jabba the Hutt and 30 is for Peppa Pig. 2 people, 2 answers. Got to answer the question. The answer was not just 30%, but it's how much for each. Got it? Get it? Good. Next one. Go ahead, Con. Come on now, let's go. Next question says, Captain America has defeated 800 members of the evil Hydra. If this is 40% of Hydra's members, how many members does Hydra have? So 800 is the number that he's defeated.
We want to know how many he has altogether. So this time we're looking for the total. We don't know the total. We know the 100 goes here. We know he did 40%, and the part he's defeated is 800. Captain America is my favorite Avenger, by the way. Who's your favorite, Connor?
Probably Spider-Man, because he has so many forms.
Okay. Jenny?
Iron Man.
Oh, I don't like that. Okay, so we're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros. Divide by 40, divide by 40, cancels out, crosses out. 4 goes 8 2 times, and the answer, and we have the 0, so it's gonna be 2,000. 2,000 members of Hydra. Hail Hydra. No, don't hail Hydra, don't like that. Con, get rid of it. Okay, next up. What number is 70% of 300? We're gonna pick up speed here a little bit. 70%, thank you, of 300, of is the total. We're looking for the part, okay? So we're gonna cross multiply here. 100 times x, 70 times 300. Con, I'm gonna need you to grab your phone real quick.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, sir. 100 times x is 100x. 70 times would be 21,000. Divide by 100, divide by 100. Cross the dates. And x is gonna equal 210. That is 70% of 300. All right, now I have to do double tasks because Con's getting his phone. Next one, we're almost done now. Number 7, one of my favorite movies. Top Gun is an amazing movie. If 600 of the 800 people who saw it, what percent of people for some reason, didn't like it? Okay, so we're looking for the percent here. We know now that 600 of the 800 liked it. Thank you, Con. So if we cross multiply here, 800 times x, 600 times 100, 800 times x is 800x, 600, I have here, 60,000 divided side by 800. Connor, you got your calculator? Open it up. Well, I know the answer.
Okay.
All right, 60,000 divided by 800 should be 75. 60,000. Nope, that's 6,000. It's okay, divided by 800. 60,000 divided by 800. Yep, 75. Okay, so 75% of the people liked it. We want to know how many didn't like it. Well, what percent is the total?
75.
Nope.
Oh wait,
What's the best grade you can get on a test?
100.
But if 75 like it, we find out we subtract the 25%. Dum-dums did not like it. You ever have the lollipop, the dum-dums?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're good. All right, here, clean it up. We'll go to question number 8. Jen, do you like Top Gun?
I don't know if I ever saw it.
Wow, that's
Or at least I don't remember.
some Wi-Fi I have, huh? All right, number 8. 30 is, that's the part, 60% of, we don't know the total. So we know 60% of 100, 30 is, that's the part, we don't know the total. Cross multiply, 60 times x, 30 times 100, 60x, okay, 3,000 divided by 60, divided by 60, get it out, x is equal 50. That's our answer. Con?
Yep.
Stop playing video games, clean it up. All right, number 9. Oh, you like this, Jen? Jenny has sneezed 20 times this morning. If she sneezes 65 times during the entire day, what percent of her daily sneezing happens in the morning? Round to the nearest 10th, so we'll definitely need your phone on this one, Con. All right, so she sneezed 20 times in the morning, 65 for the entire day. What another percent?
What was it?
Get the calculator going. I'll get you over there. So it's 20 is the part, 65 is the total. Cross multiply 65 times x, 20 times 100, 65x, 2,000 divided by 65. Connor, 2,000 divided by 65. 65. Yeah. Okay, and we're gonna round to the nearest 10th. 30.76. So we're gonna go up to 7. The 6 is gonna tell me how to round 5 or more, add 1 more. So 30.7 goes to 30 point, go up,
7.
8.
8.
Got it. This is great. 30.8. Giddy up. All right, last one. Clean it up, Con. Let's go. Okay, last one. Ryan has binge watched 4 episodes of his favorite Netflix show. If this represents 20% of the shows, How many shows are there in the entire season? We want the total. We know it's the percent over 100. We want to find the total, and we know so far the park I've watched is 4 episodes. We cross multiply here, 20 times x, 100 times 4, 20x, 400, divide by 20, divide by 20, cancels out, x equals 20. That there are going to be 20 shows in total. All right, that's the step-by-step video to go for it. I'm gonna post your next lesson for tomorrow. Make sure you submit and show your work. Don't do that, Jen, I see what you're doing. And then later on in the day, I'll have the answers we can post through and watch another video to see how to correctly do it, and hopefully I have a better camera person than the one I have here, because she's really annoying. All right, laters.